Alright, so this is one of the tables that we use in class. You see it has wheels on it. My piece that I'm working on is on another one. And we use it because it has wheels so that if you need to go around the sculpture, you can see better, get better views, but also you need it for, at least I need it for some of the materials and the tools that you use to sculpt your clay or for snacks. All right, so this is her. She's coming along. You see, so there's three things I want you to notice here, or two, three. You see that brown spot in the middle? That is because it's on a board, a metal board, and it has a rod in the middle, and that rod is some metal that rusts, so that's where that comes from. That rod offers support. You see the hand is much like a paw, and that's progressing. The hair isn't finished. She needs more hair, much more face. But I also want you to see those two people in the back. You see that behind? That is Alex. And the one in blue, that is Susan. That's Susan Krause. Sorry that her mouth is open. She's the instructor for the course. And, you know, it's a sculpture class. And it's important, you know, to get help. She's been doing this for decades, doing some sort of art, has a background in it, and taught at SCAD in Atlanta for many, many years. All right, so let's see. Three things to point out in this one. So first, I want you to see in the right side, that's the model, the marble piece that we're using. So this class was about getting texture and body and shape and folds, which obviously, you know, is much more intricate and much more detailed. And so you see on the right side how you got thigh for that. For that is actually a child, but you have that thigh, and then you have folds on top of it. So you know, it's just this practice to figure out how you represent body and cloth at the same time. And you also see here that foot looks like a little boot, and that hand is a paw, and the paw and the foot is progressing. The other thing is that brown spot in the middle from the rod. That's going to stay until after it's fired. It's something to paint over, and I will show that in a much later video. Let's see, what else am I doing in this one? The hair, she's still missing a side of hair on her head, and also some folds and some skin things. Here it is. All right, so the foot looks a little bit more like a foot. The hand and has fingers and a thumb, and the arm is a little still gnarly. This is a lovely gas station egg roll that Alex got us because we were hungry, and it was good enough for a gas station egg roll. All right, you see how this is leaning here? The arm is gnarly too, but I'm gonna show you how the arm improves. So it's leaning even with the rod in the middle, you know, just because of gravity. And so we deal with that by offering, putting up some additional supports. We also pull it back too, you know, but gravity is gravity. Gravity does its thing, and this is easily probably a couple pounds of clay. So we put a stick in it, stick right in the middle, around the belly button-ish, belly button sternum, to prop it up, and you see it doesn't have that lean anymore. All right, so look, even the hands are looking better. That one hand, adding some more folds at the arm level. So this is Susan. So Susan is helping me with the piece, and so I wanted to show this because even though I know it's a class, you know it's a class, because I keep saying class, is that we have to get help. I mean, a lot of the artists get help. Gandy Wiley, I think I'm saying the name right. Yeah, the big, really large pieces with Renaissance influence. You know, he gets help too. You know, he does parts of his pieces and then he sends it to, I don't know, a location in China for some of the detail while he does the people. But everybody gets help. Yeah, and I'm gonna see if I can post it, if I can find it. And I think it was at a museum in Paris or someplace, and it was like really famous Renaissance artists, and they were doing a study of cats. And I tell you, it looked like a bunch of kiddos were let loose with some pencils and crayons. And this is it. Look at much it has improved. Look at the hair, it's smooth. The hand, you see also a little bit of cleavage, just a little. You got to focus and squint your eyes, but it's in there. So I also want you to know that she has a bosom. Biggins. I am chuffed. I love it.